In this video, we're going to be talking about how to prepare for hurricane season in 2020 amongst the coronavirus pandemic. Hi, this is Brandie with the Mathison-Klein group at Keller Williams Realty, and today we're going to be talking all about how to prepare for hurricane season that is right here amongst us right now. But before we do, make sure you subscribe to our channel and give us a thumbs up. I'm not sure if you guys have been watching the weather forecast and all of the predictions for hurricane season in 2020. Hurricane season has started. It is June 1st and it goes through November 30th. And they are actually predicting that this hurricane season is going to be about 60% above our normal for storm activity and for hurricanes this year. In fact, they are predicting anywhere between 13 to 19 named storms this year. And out of those 13 to 19 named storms, they are predicting that between 6 and 10 of those are actually going to become hurricanes. And they're predicting that 3 to 6 of those hurricanes are going to become major hurricanes. So we want to be extra vigilant and cautious and make sure that we are prepared. I know that none of us were prepared for the coronavirus. And so toilet paper was off the shelves for weeks, if not months. It's still hard to find toilet paper. And so I just want to make sure that you guys have the proper guidelines and know what to do to prepare and not wait until the last minute. One of the most important things that you can do in preparing for hurricane season is ensuring that you have non-perishable food items, that you have enough water, medicine, toiletries, all of those types of things for at least 7 days for each one of your family members. It is not uncommon for power and electricity to go out for a week at a time whenever we experience a major hurricane. Even though we may not have experienced any major damage, it is very common for the electricity to go out. You're also going to want to check your homeowner's insurance policy, and more in particular, your hurricane policy. So you want to understand what that policy looks like. You want to read over, understand what the deductible looks like. Make sure that you have that handy as well as any other important documents. I recommend putting all of those important documents in a waterproof case and having it be handy and available to you so that you have it readily available. You can also go through your home and take pictures and video of basically what your home looks like. Make sure that it's dated. You can also take pictures, especially of your electronics, any kind of jewelry, different things like that that have the serial numbers on them so that if they do get damaged during the storm, that you have the ability to file an insurance claim on those items. Another important thing to consider is if you don't already, make sure that you have a generator. And if you already have a generator, make sure that it's working properly. Make sure that you are also getting additional gas in hand and also batteries for flashlights, being able to charge your cell phone, get those portable battery chargers and different things like that. Those are all really important factors because if you have a generator, then you can at least maybe run your refrigerator or a few fans or things like that while the power is out. You'll also want to plan out an evacuation plan. So depending on the path of the hurricane, if it does look like it's coming your way, it's going to be a very good idea to plan on evacuating. So especially right now with the coronavirus, there's a lot of things that are up in the air regarding shelters and different things like that, especially if you have pets or elderly people, family members that you need to care for and tend to. Make sure that you're taking into consideration those added precautions and that all of those different guidelines are taken into consideration for your evacuation plan. When you're preparing your home, one of the first things that you're going to want to do is you are going to want to take up any things that could be flying objects during a hurricane. So outside of your home, a lot of times those would be any lawn ornaments, lawn furniture, your grill, any cut tree limbs or anything like that. You want to make sure that all of those are inside secure and will not become flying objects later on down the road. I would also identify any low-lying water areas. So during a normal rainstorm, if you find that water collects in particular areas, those would be areas that you're going to want to try to divert that water. You may also want to go ahead and get sandbags I've also seen where we have used bags of mulch to be able to put up against the garage or in front of the doors and sliders. The mulch works actually pretty good as well, because after the hurricane you can actually use it to remulch your front yard. Lastly, you're going to want to protect your windows if it looks like the storm's coming right your way. So you can get plywood, or you can also get storm shutters. You're going to want to make sure that you put those up and ensure that your home is going to be safe and secure to hunker down during the storm. Now, during the storm itself, you're going to want to have a safe place. So one of the areas that doesn't have any windows, so it might be like a closet, maybe under the stairs, just having that space available so that when it's actually coming through, that you are in a safe location during that time. So I hope that this information has been helpful for you. You can also download our hurricane checklist guide, and that will help you be able to get started through your hurricane preparedness. Hey guys, still a little rough over here, so we're just trying to hunker down and check things out. So hope y'all are staying safe where you guys are at over there, and yeah, hopefully everyone's not too bad with their power and all that kind of stuff. So anyways, stay safe.